Hey everyone, TC back again with another unboxing. I continue to overspend on vinyl. I've always wanted. So I got another couple of things that I had come in. I've already taken them out of the box, but it makes it easier to show. First off, from Newberry Comics, I got my first of two Record Store Day shipments. Brandi Carlile's EP, which actually it's just a single. A Rooster Says. She covers Black Hole Sun and Searching with My Good Eye Closed. Both of these, oh, sorry about that glare. Both of these are classic Soundgarden songs. She, of course, is from the Seattle area. You see the Record Store Day hype sticker there in the corner. It's not glaring. And, of course, there is the hype sticker promoting that it's done with members of Soundgarden. I became a Brandi Carlile fan when the joke first came to my attention. It wasn't when it came out, surprisingly. It was when Benicio Bryant performed it on America's Got Talent last year. Benicio, one of my favorite up-and-coming artists. We'll talk about him in another video very shortly. I also had an order of Oldies from Kenny O's Records, a Discog seller. The timing was terrific, and I've got most of them. Was one that hasn't arrived yet, but the rest of them are all here, and I can't wait to spend them as soon as I get everything set up. I'm still not done setting up. This is Foxy Hot Number from 1979. I'm trying to get all the Foxy albums. That will complete my collection of albums featuring singer Ish Ledesma in the center. Love Foxy, love Hot Number. Still got a couple more, 2 or 3 more to get of them. Most of the ones I got here are from the 70s, although there's one from the 80s. I never had this album. I've had the singles from it. Samantha Sang, Emotion. Kenny had a great price on it. Great songs on here. I Like You, Keep Me Dancing. It wasn't a big hit. It did hit the chart, but it didn't do it nearly as well as Emotion because she had the Bee Gees singing and Barry Gibb producing. Love her voice. She's terrific. Samantha Sang, Emotion. Another album that I love singles off of that I never bought until now is Jane Oliver, Stay the Night. This album from 1978, I believe. Just want to make sure. Contains her wonderful cover of She's So Fine, He's So Fine, which was toned down to a ballad. It was on the chart at the same time as a very faithful remake of the song was also on the chart by Christy and Jimmy McNichol. They both none of them made the top 40, but they both hit #1 on my chart a month apart. Christy and Jimmy first, and then Jane. Love her version of that. I love her singing. Period. I can't believe it took me this long to pick up one of her albums. Really great stuff. Jane Oliver, Stay the Night, 1978. Come back to that. That's the newest album. I'll leave that for last. Another one I never bought before, but I've heard nothing but good things about online and also with some people in the VC, and that is the debut album from Carla Bonoff. Summer of 1978 to me was the greatest time for music on radio. It was so good that Barry Manilow actually recorded a whole album called Summer of '78 with covers of that year's songs. Carla's first single, Someone to Lay Down Beside Me, came out at that time. Linda Ronstadt's also known for covering it about a year later, but I love Carla's version, and I've heard this album is fantastic, so I decided to get it. Kenny had a great price on it, and I decided to get it. I only got this because it completes my collection of all of his American releases. This, please don't laugh, is Sean Cassidy live. I think this is from 1980. But this has, 79-80 because it has music from his first 3 albums on it. Also has poster and stuff in it with it. I have all of Sean's other albums, including the god-awful Wasp. I loved his stuff when I was a kid, and I still do. I think he was a marvelous singer. In fact, I thought he was actually a better vocalist than David was. So this completes my collection. I have the single of A Star Beyond Time, his vocal version of the theme from Ailea's theme from Star Trek The Motion Picture. So this is going to do it. Sean Cassidy Live, that's rock and roll. 1978, 79. The Rays' first album. I've been wanting this. No, sorry, this is the second album. I've been wanting their stuff for a while. Robbie and Cheryl Ray were Canada's answer to Captain and Tennille. Had their own series for a couple seasons on CBC and had some big hits in Canada. This is their second album that includes their only American hit, A Little Lovin' Keeps the Doctor Away, and also a number of other things. Of course, they're all longer. It is the disco era, and these are all disco songs. A&M Records, as you can see. Robbie's no longer with us, sadly. He passed away, I think, in 2010. Cheryl is still busy as one of, well, at least the last time I looked at their Wikipedia online, Cheryl was one of the most popular performers on the Carnival Cruise Lines circuit. We're continuing to do those shows every year. They were terrific, and I can't wait to listen to this whole album, The Rays, Dancing Up a Storm. Finally, from the 1980s, I had always thought this was a single singer, but it turns out it is a group, which I only found out when I actually watched the video for the first time a couple of weeks ago. It was not a top 40 hit, but it was a great song, and it's a great 80s piece of nostalgia. I Am Siam, and She Went Pop. This song is great. I've not heard the album at all. I am only familiar with that one song. This is a gold stamp promo. And I really am looking forward to hearing it because I did love that song. It was never a big hit, like I said. It was only, I don't think I ever heard it on the radio. I only heard it because I happened to work at a record store when it came out and picked up the single and loved it. So I can't wait to spin this whole album because I love the song so much. I Am Siam, and She Went Pop. I have another one coming from Kenny O, so I'll have that on a future video. And that's my unboxing for this week. Don't forget to check out my website, thekirkhamreport.com, for all kinds of manners of crazy music stuff. And I really appreciate if you check out my wife's YouTube channel. She does ASMR and role-playing. It's called Platinum Rose Roleplay. Platinum Rose Lady is her online handle, and there's a link to it in the show notes. And in the show notes, that sounds like a podcaster. In the notes from the video, and I hope you'll check it out too, and all of our other stuff at pnrnetworks.com, ecinema1.com, and other great sites that you can find linked on every site we have and every video. And don't forget, if you're a movie fan, check out subjectcinema.com, our podcast. Now, and it's, well, mostly off this year, replaced by a show called Captive Audience Theater, but Subject Cinema made its debut in 2006, and it's still going here and there this year. Okay, that's enough of my plugs. See you later, VC. Bye-bye.